In 1979, an art historian named Patrick Bade published a book titled Femme Fatale, Images of Evil and Fascinating Women, in which he included a work that had been hidden for over 50 years and immediately caught the attention of his readers. On the back cover of this book was this mysterious painting titled The Batwoman, which was exhibited in 1912 and had vanished completely from public view until the book's publication. The artwork depicts a mysterious woman floating, her arms raised, with a piercing gaze directed towards us. While researching this painting, I discovered that various people claim to have seen this woman somewhere before but couldn't remember where. This is likely because the painting has been a source of inspiration for various characters, though it had never been mentioned before. In today's video, we will analyze this long underestimated masterpiece and attempt to unravel the secrets hidden within the profound gaze of this woman. Let's begin. In 1939, with issue number 27 of Detective Comics, Batman was introduced to the world for the first time. Created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger, Batman quickly became one of the most recognized superheroes of all time. However, nearly 50 years before the creation of this iconic character, French artist Albert Joseph Penot had already explored the concept of a human-bat hybrid in his work Femme Chauve-souris, which translates to the Batwoman in English. The painting was first exhibited in 1912 at the Salon des Artistes Français, an annual event of great prestige in the Parisian art scene. In this painting, Pénot masterfully fused the human form with the mythical animal, creating a chilling and mysterious image. The work features a winged female figure, distinguished by its symmetry and dark palette, capturing the viewer's attention with a defiant gaze and a posture brimming with hidden power, as if she is casting a spell or about to strike. Despite its beauty, this painting remained in obscurity after its initial exhibition, disappearing into a private collection and remaining almost unknown for decades. It wasn't until 1979, when it resurfaced on the back cover of art historian Patrick Bade's book Femme Fatale, that the painting once again gained attention. Albert Joseph Penot is a painter whose work has largely remained in obscurity. Information about his life and career is nearly impossible to find online. I couldn't even locate a photo or portrait of the artist himself. However, despite this lack of documentation, his works offer a window into his focus and style. Penot was primarily concerned with anatomically accurate representations of the female figure. Singular female forms are the implicit focus of his work, while the world surrounding his characters are rarely fully realized. The environments around his figures are often shrouded in misty atmospheres and patches of shadow and light, giving prominence to his human figures. This artistic choice reflects a clear intention. The female body is not merely a part of a composition, but the absolute center of it. I regret having to censor parts of his works, but as I always say, I must do so to comply with YouTube's policies. Nevertheless, Penot did not limit himself exclusively to female nudes in his work. His versatility as an artist is also evident in other themes, such as the depiction of religious figures and compositions portraying scenes of men and women from high society. These more narrative works are often framed in more conventional settings, demonstrating that although his primary focus was the female body, Penot was not unfamiliar with other artistic styles and themes. His treatment of the female figure, wrapped in nebulous atmospheres, creates a sense of mystery that continues to captivate those who discover his work. However, it is a shame that this talented painter remains largely unknown, with so little information available about his life and legacy. The Batwoman is one of those rare pieces of art that you've probably seen before, but you're not quite sure where. You might have seen it in a black and white tattoo, a vintage postcard, or a worn-out poster hanging in a dimly lit Gothic bar. This painting even appeared recently in the TV series What We Do in the Shadows, where it is presented as a depiction of the fictional Romani vampire Nadia. Despite all of this painting remains an unresolved mystery to this day. Although it may be recognized by many, few attribute it to Penot, and probably no one has yet conducted a deeper analysis of the work. Pénot worked in a time when academicism was dominant in France and the female nude was a recurring and widely accepted theme. However, this painting departs from the traditional academic standards. Instead of simply idealizing the female figure in a classical context, Pénot incorporates a gothic and fantastical element, portraying a nude woman, but not in a state of vulnerability or submission. Rather, she is endowed with a powerful and enigmatic presence. The title of the work and its depiction allude to the figure of the bat, an animal historically associated with the night, mystery, and the occult. In popular culture and various traditions, the bat is seen as a symbol of the nocturnal, of transgression, and, in certain contexts, of evil. This seems to fit within this painting, where the woman appears to be in mid-flight, suspended in the air with her wings outstretched, evoking a sense of challenge and dominance. The composition is notably symmetrical, reinforcing the image of the woman as a central and dominant figure. Pénot employs a dark and limited color palette, with predominantly grey, brown, and black tones that create a somber and mysterious atmosphere. This choice of colors not only emphasizes the nocturnal character of the scene, but also highlights the female figure, which, though bathed in a soft light, becomes the focal point. Before we continue, I want to remind you that this painting is already available on our website, so you can have it in your home. You can purchase it in the size you prefer, and you even have the option to buy it as a phone case. In the description, you'll find a link to the store where you can discover over 300 historical paintings that I've personally selected for you to decorate your home with. Shipping is free worldwide, so I encourage you to check out the catalog once you finish watching this video and place your order. Not only will you be getting a piece of art to enjoy for a lifetime, but you will also be supporting the channel so I can continue making videos like this one. The symbolism in this painting can be interpreted from various perspectives. On one hand, it could represent a figure of female power and emancipation, defiant and autonomous, moving away from the passive and objectified representation of women in the art of that era. Her eyes, wide open and direct, confront the viewer, suggesting a break with the traditional male gaze that objectifies the female body. On the other hand, the bat is associated with darker aspects. In many cultures, it is linked to death, the night, and the occult, elements that often provoke fear due to the unknown. However, in this painting, these ideas can be seen not as a threat, but as a way to reclaim mystery and the occult as sources of power. Furthermore, the representation of the woman as half-human, half-nocturnal creature suggests a duality between civilization and wild nature, the conscious and the unconscious, light and darkness. This duality is present in many mythological and literary figures, such as sirens or harpies, which combine human elements with animal characteristics to express the complexities of human nature. Personally, when I first saw this painting, it completely captured my attention, and I immediately wanted to share it and its story with all of you. As I mentioned earlier, this painting has become popular over the years, but it's almost never credited to its creator, and its name is rarely mentioned. It's a shame that this painting is so underrated. I'd love to know if you share this opinion with me, and I'd also appreciate it if you could leave a comment with a painting you believe doesn't get the recognition it deserves. I'll be reading your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Don't forget to like the video if you found it interesting, and subscribe so you don't miss out on 2 analyses like this one every week. At inspiragio.com, you'll find the catalog to place your order, and you can follow me on my social media if you want to see more art-related content. See you in the next video. Bye.